Hi everyone, Kerryn here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's energy forecast and insights for Monday the 25th of September through until the 30th of September 2023. As we move into the energy of this week ahead, we are preparing for the full moon in Aries full moon, which is occurring here in the Southern Hemisphere on the 29th of September at 7:57 p.m. The moon will be reaching her fullest and most potent of luminosity and frequency and energy. So Aries is a very fiery sign. It's a very fiery vibration, and it's a powerful frequency to tap into, to step into your own confidence, to be able to speak your truth, to feel that sense of motivation and accomplishment, to take action. And this full moon also is bringing with it, it's almost like tying up the cycle in the link from the eclipse season earlier in the year, and so your intentions that you set at that time, or the inner work and self-reflection and reflective work that you did, is really starting to show up in your life. It's starting to manifest, and perhaps you're feeling your own internal transformations that are beginning to occur. And often our healing and our growth happens at the deepest level, and a lot is unconsciously occurring as well. And it may not show up for a period of time, and for you that may be in how you respond to situations. Perhaps you're finding yourself taking a step back, and this is what this full moon is asking you to do also, is to take a step back before you respond to a situation, to take a step back and assess, what is the outcome that I'm wanting to achieve? Because so often, and with this fiery energy, it can also activate and trigger the ego self. And the ego self always wants to be right. It always wants to prove how right it is, and justify its opinions and its beliefs. And so there is a potentiality for this to occur in the lead up and during the full moon, to have that fiery response. And it's like they're wanting you to ask yourself, what would my maturely evolved self want in this situation? How would my maturely evolved self want to respond? What is the result that I'm wanting to achieve? Because if we think about the ego mind is incredibly immature, and it thinks itself to have all of the wisdom and all of the knowledge, but it really doesn't, because that incredibly beautiful, wise self that you are comes from your heart's wisdom, your soul's wisdom, which is not connected to the ego self. So if you're feeling really headstrong this week, and you can tell, we can all tell when you can tell when your response is not going to serve you, because it will be wanting to cause pain to another, or it'll be spiteful, or it'll be wanting to point out all of the evidence of how you're right in this situation. And so take a breath. Ask, how would love respond? How would love have me see this? How would compassion have me respond and see this situation? How would it have me resolve this situation? And often it's not for you to resolve. Sometimes it's simply for you to step back and ask yourself, what is the learning opportunity for me in this situation? How can I grow from this situation? What can I learn about myself? Chiron, in addition to this full moon energy. The asteroid Kerryn is in the skies at this time, and its influence is that of the wounded healer. And so our inner wounding, our child wounding, our unresolved hurts are definitely going to be highlighted in the lead up to this full moon and during this full moon. And this is a gift. Kerryn is giving you the gift of insight. It's bringing to the surface that which is unhealed and unresolved so that you can take the appropriate action steps using the Aries energy to set about the resolution of those wounds. Now that may be journaling, sometimes just even acknowledging and sitting with and being fully present with a hurt within you that you are holding on to can allow space for that to be seen and heard and to release. For you, it may be a therapist, it may be some energy healing, it may be a reading for guidance from your higher self, and it can be tapping into your own higher self and intuition through automatic writing and meditation. So much is happening and has been happening for us as a collective in order for us to resolve the traumas and hurts of the past, our past lives, from our genetic lines, so that humanity can evolve to a higher vibration to heal the collective wounds as well as the inner wounds. And as we are taking responsibility and accountability for our own self-healing, then we are activating healing. We're creating a healing activation and ripple effect throughout the collective. And you're also healing the past traumas of your genetic line and your future lines. So this is a powerful week to rise above the beliefs that we carry, and we all do, that we are a victim of our circumstance, of our past experiences, of our upbringing, of what's happening in the world. That is an ego self-response. And so you're being asked this week, with the influence of this full moon, to rise above that, to make the choice to let that story go, to let that belief go and release it, so that you can step into your inner goddess, your inner warrior, your inner divinity. As this full moon also is preparing us, it's almost the gateway into the next eclipse season that we are about to shortly be stepping into in the coming months. And so this is a really powerful time to set yourself up to enter into the next eclipse season as a higher version of yourself, a more matured version of yourself. Some rituals for this full moon are and as it's a full moon, it's all about releasing. So writing down all of the ways that you believe yourself to be blocked or stuck, to write down all that you wish to release and let go of, to surrender to the wisdom and the infinite intelligence of the universe and the luminosity of the divine goddess through the full moon. And then light yourself a candle. You can do that first if you like, then write all that down. And then set the intention by gazing. Allow yourself to breathe and gaze into the flame of the candle. And continue to gaze at the candle until you feel yourself connecting energetically to the energy, the fire energy of the candle flame. And then set the intention that you are releasing and letting go of all that no longer serves you. Letting go of all of the heaviness, letting go of the past, whatever it may be for you. And then once you've set that intention, use the flame of that candle to burn all that you have written down, of course, in a safe space. So what else do we need to know? What else is there for us to know about the energies of the week ahead? Akashic Records. This is so powerful and so aligned to everything that we're talking about. Thank you, my beautiful guides. Thank you, Source. Clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. So when we can acknowledge the growth and the learnings of the situations of the past, we release ourselves from having to repeat that story. So can we teach you, and would you like to know what it feels like to easily and effortlessly release the past? Would you like to know that it is possible to let go of all that no longer serves you with ease and grace? Would you like to know what it feels like, and that it is possible for you to rise above any situation you find yourself in and be able to view this through your higher perspective, your higher self, with eyes of love and compassion for all that you are, and observe and recognize and understand what it is teaching you? And would you like to know that it is possible for you to become your own teacher? That you know what it feels like to be guided forward in your life to the highest version of yourself, with excitement, with curiosity, with a sense of lightness and freedom of having let go of all that has been weighing you down. Say yes to receive now. Beautiful. Heart wisdom. Metamorphosis, again, so appropriate for the energies of the week ahead. Embrace transformation. Things are now different. You know, change can be so scary, because if we let go of the old self, if we let go of the old stories, if we let go of, you know, everything that we've believed about ourselves that has held us back, right? Or kept us limited, or kept us stuck. That it's natural for there to be some uncertainty, especially with the subconscious mind. Well, who am I without all of that? You know, who will I be? What would that look like? What will I do? What will I sound like? What will I want? What will I create? And under the influence of this full moon, you are reminded that you are a creator of this universe also. And so allow yourself to be open and embracing of any shifts and changes that you feel happening within you. And it's okay if you don't know what the outcome of that is going to be. It's okay if you don't have the end in sight, meaning you don't know exactly how it's going to turn out, because this is part of the inspiring and magical energy of the universe. We put things into motion, we set an intention, and then we sit back and we allow for whatever that is that serves us in the best and possible way. So thank the universe. Thank you, universe, for supporting my transformation in ways that serve my best and highest good with ease and grace. Write that down and allow that to be your mantra for the coming weeks. Who is the ascended master or archangel or master that wishes to support us should we choose in the week ahead? Oh, too many. Oh, Horus did fall out and then came out again. Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Horus is here to support you and protect you and guide you on the next elevation, the next step in your personal journey of growth, moving upward and forward. There is a shift and a change in the direction of your life, and you can call on Horus to support you in navigating that without the uncertainty, having some curiosity and excitement. Imagine if I was curious about what's in store for me. Imagine if I faced what's next for me with an open heart and an open mind, and allowed the universal frequencies, my guardian angels, my angels, spirit, loved ones in spirit, guides, to support me. Imagine if I allowed the universe to fully have my back, and to trust that the universe is always leading me towards that which is for my best and highest good, and for my soul's highest growth. So I hope that those messages serve you well. As always, please be kind and gentle with yourself. So much love to you all. Namaste, blessed be. See you next week.